Hello students, good morning. Students, we are dealing with our first chapter, that is Rise of Nationalism in Europe. And yesterday we discussed about the social condition of people in Europe and even the people of first state and second state, how they were enjoying still the feudal system, feudal benefits, and the people of third state means common people, how they led their life. Even there was food shortage because of increasing population, and that's why there was widespread of unemployment. And then we discussed about the National Assembly, that how National Assembly gave general suffrage, but it was only given to just a male member of 21 years age and more than. And then there was a situation of weavers. It was discussed that the weavers, they were just given work under a contractor, and the contractor, whenever the time came to give the payment, he reduced their payment. And then these workers so sorry, they started just showing their resentment, and as a result they stormed the houses of the workers, and workers, they were to flee from their houses, and the situation was like that only. Okay, now let's move forward and let's see the mode of revolution by the liberals. Now, as earlier we have discussed that revolutionaries, they started the revolution or the struggle movement, but how the liberals, they participated. Now, parallel to the revolt of the poor, unemployed and starving peasants and workers in many European countries in the year 1948, a revolution led by educated middle class was under way. Events of February 1848 in France had brought about the abdication of monarchy, and a republic based on universal male suffrage had been proclaimed. We had discussed in ninth class that monarchy was just abolished, means the monarch had to abdicate his power, and parliament was framed, and it was framed on the universal male suffrage. In other parts of Europe, where independent nation states did not yet exist, such as Germany, Italy, Poland, and Austro Hungarian Empire, men and women of the liberal middle classes combined their demands for constitutionalism with national unification. So they took advantage of the growing popular unrest to push their demand. Now, for what? For the creation of a nation state on parliamentary principles. Now, the people, means the male or female and female, they both started demanding that now the nation state should be there, and there must be a parliament, a constitution should be there, and everyone should be just having or should get freedom of press and freedom of association. In the German region, a large number of political associations whose members were middle class, professionals, businessmen, and prosperous artisans came together in the city of Frankfurt. Now let's just take the one example of Germany. In the city of Frankfurt, the political associations, they were created by the middle class professionals, and then they just came together and they decided to vote for an all German National Assembly. Okay, so on 18 May 1848, some 831 elected representatives marched in a festive procession to take their place in the Frankfurt Parliament, convened in the Church of St. Paul. तो 831 इलेक्टेड रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स ने एक प्रोसेसन के रूप में वो आए और अपना पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए फ्रैंकफर्ट पार्लियामेंट में, जो कि कहाँ हो रही थी, चर्च में, सेंट पॉल. दे ड्राफ्टेड अ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन फॉर अ जर्मन नेशन टू बी हेडेड बाय मोनार्की subject to a parliament. When the deputies offered the crown to these on these terms to Frederick William IV, king of Persia. जब इन्होंने रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स ने ये सारी अपनी डिमांड रख के और उसको अपना राजा घोषित करने के लिए उनको क्राउन ऑफर किया, तो जो कि कौन था, फ्रेडरिक विलियम फोर्थ, जो राजा पर्सिया का किंग, ही रिजेक्टेड इट and joined other monarchs to oppose the elected assembly. While the opposition of aristocracy and military became stronger, the social basis of parliament eroded. Now what happened? Because all the monarchs, they came together and they just became very powerful, and as a result the social basis of parliament, which was just discussed or introduced, it was eroded, and the parliament was dominated by the middle classes who resisted the demand of workers and artisans. Now the complete parliament was under the control of middle class. No lower class means no workers, no artisans, nothing, and consequently lost their support. जो कि किसके थे? द मिडिल क्लास, जो रिजिस्ट कर रहे थे क्या कि हम वर्कर्स और आर्टिसंस की डिमांड को नहीं रखेंगे, वो अपना सपोर्ट खो बैठे. And in the end, troops were called in and the assembly was forced to disband. Now, the issues of extended political rights to women was a controversial one within the liberal movement. When this liberal movement was started, the liberals, they started the movement even then to give equal political rights to women. It was still a controversial issue in which large number of people had participated actively over the years, because in these movements large number of people, they were active participants, and that's why they were demanding time and again that we should also be given suffrage, just but their demand was not in consideration. Women had formed their own political associations, founded newspapers, and taken part in political meetings and demonstrations. Despite this, they were denied. तो वीमेन ने अपना इस तरह से एसोसिएशन बनानी शुरू की, न्यूज़पेपर्स निकालने शुरू किए और पॉलिटिकल मीटिंग्स में पार्टिसिपेट किया और डेमोन्स्ट्रेशंस दिए. इसके बावजूद भी उनको क्या नहीं मिला? डिनाइड. उनको राइट टू मीन्स सफ्रेज राइट्स नहीं मिले ड्यूरिंग द इलेक्शन ऑफ असेंबली व्हेन द Frankfurt Parliament convened in the Church of St. Paul. Women were admitted only as observer to stand in the visitors gallery. Here in this picture you must have seen the women, they are standing. Now, though conservative forces were able to suppress liberal movement, हालांकि liberal movements को suppress करने में conservatives कामयाब हो गए in 1848, but they could not restore the old order. Monarchs were beginning to realize that the cycle of revolution and repression could only be ended by granting concession to liberal nationalists. अब monarch इस बात को समझ चुके थे कि अगर हमें ये revolution दबाना है तो हम तभी दबा सकते हैं जब liberal nationalist को हम कुछ concession दे दें. Hence, in the years after 1848, the autocratic monarchy of Central and Eastern Europe began to introduce the changes that had already taken place in Western Europe before 1815. Now, thus serfdom and bonded labor were abolished, both in the Habsburg dominions and in Russia. And the Habsburg rulers, they granted more autonomy to the Hungarian in 1867. Now these are some new words. Ideology, a system of ideas reflecting a particular social and political vision. You are to write these. And one more was there here, feminist. It was awareness of women's right and interest based on the belief of social, economic and political equality of the gender. So this is the end of one part. Now we will start a new, and that is, we'll start a new point or new phrase, just country, and for that it's okay for today. Thank you.